This is Lee with 82 Gaming 12, and this will be video 20 over the Battle of Pharsalus. And this is GMT's Julius Caesar battle game from the Great Battles of Julius Caesar, Deluxe Edition. They're Great Battles of History series. And we've been going at this, or I have, for quite a while. And such a large battle does take time to move all the counters, do the different die rolls that are required, shot before combat, and so forth. So, and most of these videos are 2 hours plus, so a lot of time in these videos. And of course, you know, there is time where I'm looking up rules and things of that nature that I guess I could maybe go through there and edit all that out. But it's also easy to fast forward through that stuff. And some of my commentary, probably edit some of that out about different things, but okay. So let's get started here. We've got 2 sponsors for this video that are all the way through till we finish with this one, and then we move on to something else, which would be ILAO 1807 from Sound of Drums Games. And so the sponsors are, we got Mertu, fine quality jewelry for men. You can check those out at mertu.com. And next we've got Serious Dice, a Brooklyn, New York company, and their dice sets come with 8 die. So both of those sets I pulled out the 10-sided and the percentage dice. So that's what we've got there from each one of those sets. And the extra die that is an additional 20-sided die. That's the white with the gold lettering on both of those sets. Some of the sets have a different, they're not always going to be the white with the gold lettering die. There would be other die as well, but it's always a 20-sided. So you find them at seriousdice.com, and I also have the YouTube links in the description. All right, so when we left off video 19, Julius Caesar had finished making some major moves over here on his right. He's marked there with that black block there. And what happened was he trumped and Pompey was attempting to I guess trump Caesar, and he failed. So Caesar was able to make some major moves here. He pushed some units here, these 2 moved units there. So they were cohorts against these skirmishers, and caused them to flee. And of course we got all these units here routing, attacked different units here, moved that Gaul Lancer there to attack with some cohorts. And so Caesar has basically at least for the moment put a stop to Pompey's threat of getting behind him. Now, there's some danger, still danger there, but Caesar was able to step up and save the day for now. Okay, so we move a little further. There is Sulla's forces here. Caesar also rallied these units here. They were routed earlier, and let's see here. I don't think. Oh, I couldn't. What was I was thinking? Oh, how come both these tribunes didn't act together? Well, they couldn't. So Pompey is way over there. Showed you where he is. He's finished, so he can't do anything else to assist in getting these legions to attack. And this tribune here that hasn't activated, all he can do is activate 2 units. That's all he can do. Pompey doesn't have a section commander. Pompey is the leader. So all right, so now we could go back to Pompey's, one of Pompey's forces. And let's see, of course, we've got Tribune 1 there, just mentioned. And Latinius over here on this far right here of Pompey's forces, he wants to activate these 2. Hopefully, he's going to try to use his strategy rating, activate those 2 together with the Legion command. So, but at the present, we're still activating the tribunes that are going to activate alone. And so we've got this one here, okay, Crete, tribune over, leader of the Crete Legion. And then, let's see, if we come down through here, we've got Scipio here. This tribune's finished. We've got this tribune here. So it looks like we've got, well, we do have another one up here. But he's in an Emizok, so he's not going to be able to activate. Not without a section commander ordering him out. So, okay, the options for them, don't want to use these 2 up here. So we've got this one here, back here, that's probably going to look to move to try to rally some of these units that are going to exit. So maybe save a couple of units there. So we've got that one, and we've got this one here, this one, doing basically the same thing, and then we've got the one up here. And so I think we're going to activate the one right here. I'm going to activate this one. And let's see what we got here. So all right, so he's got 2 activations. He's going to use 1 for these 2 guys to attack there. And then okay, let's see here. Dealing with stacking cohort. He's going to send this cohort over here to attack. So he's going to turn and he's going to go through this skirmisher, which will cause both of them to take a cohesion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. And that's going to be a shotless check. And both of those I have to mark with 1 cohesion hit. All right. I think what happened there? Did he have like he's taken 4 hits? All right, so both of those, a little bit over here, both of those are going to have missile fire. So we'll go first with the reaction fire from the 10th Legion there. Got a 3, that's a hit. And then the offensive fire is a 0, so they both take a hit. So he's now at 2. This guy here is now at 5. So he's going to be routing. Okay. He's here. All right. Okay, so there. And here. Okay. This one here is a shot, no check. The other one we have to check for the what is it? The clash. So rolling for both of them. A 1 and a 4, they both passed that. Okay. So now let's roll for the 2 combats. So we've got a 5. The other one is a 4. Alright, So let's take a look. Alright, so we got a veteran versus a veteran. This is going to be on 7. Defenders depleted, so it goes to 8. 5 is going to be 2 and 3. So one guy there's going to be riding. Get rid of that. So he's now got 4. He had 2. He takes 2. So he's at 4 now. This guy takes 3, which puts him over his 7. So he's going to turn and now route. Oops. Excuse me. And he'll go right back to that leader. But then this guy can move in and turn. Like so. Okay, and then the next combat. So we've got here. Okay, here we've got 2 to 1. It's still veteran versus veteran. Defenders depleted, so now it's going to be at the 9 column. 4 it's going to be 2 and 3. So defender takes 3. Okay, he's going to be routing. Like that. And these guys here have to take 2. So they can advance and turn. So they are now in the flank of that unit. Not good. They're falling apart there. Alright, so now that Tribune can try to get momentum. Roll to 5, so no. He's finished. Alright, now we go back over to Caesar's side, and we're looking for tribunes that need to activate. And I see, there's one I see right there. So if we look, pull back here. Brightness here. Okay, so right here's one. This is for 6th Legion. I think almost, yeah. Well, his Legion was over here. So I also have back there. Okay. You've got Legion 8 here. That's going to need to try to rally some guys. And right there, a Lod Tribune is right there. And his part of his legion's right there. So let's go with all right, we'll just go over here to this here and try to get a little closer here to these guys over So he's got 2 orders. He's going to use one to rally the unit that he's with. Okay, so this unit here is going to rally. We got a roll to see how many hits, TQ hits he still has. He's going to have 4. And now he's depleted. So we turn him around, put the rally back on. Okay. And then he's got 1 order left, and I can either, he's actually stacked there, I can either just try to roll a 2 or less, or I could move him. And I think I'm just going to move him. Because if I fail, he's going to move away. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so he's going to move to there, and of course now he's going to roll, try to get momentum. I got a 3, so no momentum. So he's done right there. All right, so it comes back to Pompey somewhere. Let's see. So I guess I'm going to use this guy right here. Put that up there. Okay. So this is a Tribune 11. He's stacked with this, stacked with 2 guys. So he's going to rally both of these guys. Of course, they're going to be flipped over and rallied. He's going to use both of his orders. And we rolled a 0 and a 7. So we're going to have one hit and 2 hits. 1 and 2. Alright, so he rolls for momentum, gets a 0. Okay, so he's going to come down here. So that's, he's got 2 orders. He used 1. Now he's going to try to rally one of these guys. Well, he's going to rally one of them. That'll be his 2 orders. That one's going to have 1 hit. Put a rallied marker on him, but I'll just leave him like that. I roll for momentum one more time. Seven. Alright, so he failed. So now he's just sitting back here. All right, we go back to Caesar's side. I guess I'll just work across. There he is, right there. All right, so he's gonna, oh, he's already rallied this guy. Okay, so, all right, he's gonna move up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's gonna rally this guy. And so we roll, and he's gonna have only one. Okay, need to have to roll for momentum. Oh, he got a 2. All right, so he can't move that guy. All right, so he can move himself. Go back here a little bit. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now he's still within range of this guy, and he's now going to move this guy up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Momentum. Yes, he passed again. I got to put a moved marker on that guy, just so I know that he moved. There we go. All right, so now let's see what these guys. He's at a 2. 5, 3. All right, so he's going to move to there, and he's have this guy attack here. So, of course, that's going to be a shock, no check. So they just go right into the battle. And of course, he's going to be done now. He didn't have any more momentums. All right, so we've got a recruit against conscripts. So we're going to be on the 8, but the attacker's depleted, and he's outnumbered 2-1. So we go down to 6. And we roll the die, and we get a 3. So it's going to be 2 and 2. So these guys are going to take 2. So he's going to be at 4. Both of them are at collapse. Keep the 4 on top. And then this guy, he's going to be at 4. He's going to take 2. All right, so those guys got to roll. Oh, they rolled a 7, and their TQ is a 5, so they're going to be routing. So 1, 2, and then he can advance right there. All right. All right, so we go back to Pompey's side. And it looks like we've got, I think we've only got one. We still got this one. We've still got this one that's locked in combat, so he can't activate. So I think the only one they have left, besides those that belong to Latinius, is going to be this guy down here, right there. Okay, so this one has already been rallied. He needs to move back to try to rally a couple of these other guys back here. There's 2 guys right there. All right, so he's got 2 orders. So he's going to move back to here. He's going to rally this guy. There's going to be 2 hits. All right, so now he's going to try to get momentum. Rolled a 5, so nope, he's done. All right, so we go back to Caesar's side. Pull back. What do we got? Okay, so we've got right there. I've got limited space to try to get in position. Due to all these units that are fleeing. Okay. So here he is. Okay, he's going to send this guy right 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and then he's going to rally this guy. And we've got to add 2 to the dice. Becomes a 3. What is he? 7, 3. Okay, so he's got 2 hits. And we try to get momentum. No. Rolled a 3. There we are. All right. I believe that's going to be all of. Let's see if I can get some of this. I really can't get that glare off of there. I have to like move to get away from it. All right, so looking across here, let's move these blocks. Oops. Okay, so we don't have any tribunes over there. Okay, that need to activate. Oh, okay, we've got this one here. That's with Sulla, but Sulla wants to activate, which he's going to actually think Sulla's going to be able to do that because he's locked in combat. He's going to actually have to use 2 of his orders to back himself out. Right there. Here's Sulla, and he's right here in the zoc of this 2 cohorts. So he's not going to be able to do a legion command. So maybe I just go ahead and have that tribune activate. I think I will. So let's see here. Maybe not. Well, they both only have 5s. Those 2 guys are rallied. Those guys are rallied. I guess I'll just save him. I guess they're pass. He'll pass. That tribune will. And so we would come over here to Mark Antony's. He's got a tribune right here. That he could activate, or he can do a legion command. I think he wants to do that, so he's going to hold off to do a legion command with those guys. So marker on him here. Okay, so now we've done all of the tribunes we're going to do. So now we move to the leaders that have a 3 initiative. And that's going to be Piso, Licinius, and the prefect cavalry for Caesar. So let's have a roll to see who's doing what. And it's going to be Pompey's side. So Pompey, he's going to want to use Licinius right away. Excuse me. And let's see here. I'm trying to think on the trump. I don't think you can trump somebody's initial activation. Oh, well, maybe not here. Let's see. So the inactive player can only trump the trump or do a momentum trump. So you can't trump somebody's initial activation. Now, Pompey could have a leader that would trump one of his own leaders, but that just means they would go before that leader goes. Man, this guy's here's. I don't know. I'm too happy with the. Counter counters here, they seem to be splitting. Okay, let's see if I can get this in focus. Okay, see that right there? That means the top okay, is coming up off, okay, which means I'm gonna have to try to glue that back. Okay, I clipped it a little bit. I didn't clip any of these. And really, it didn't matter how much I clipped this. Looks like there's a lot of splitting right there. You can kind of see it. And the bad thing is you can't buy replacement counters. They don't have like counter sheets that you can buy as replacements. You'd have to do this one on your own. And Macedonian, okay. I'll put him back where he was at. Okay, so Latinius is going to attempt to do double legion commands, but he's got to roll against his strategy rating, which is a 3. Rolled a 6, so no. So he failed that. So now he's got to go to he can still do a line command. And directing all tribunes must be inactive in command tribunes. And then he's gonna have to do individual orders. Okay. So he's only got, okay, so he's got 3 individual orders. So if we look at the Roman command, section leader. Okay. Can't do a line command because that had to do with light infantry, skirmishers, elephants, so forth. Okay, so I guess he can still direct one in-command tribune in his section issue a legion command. I guess he doesn't have to be in command or pass his strategy rating for that. Okay, but the Tribune has to be in command. That's what I guess threw me. So if you're looking at the chart, okay, with the section leader here, if you look at initial order phase here, individual orders direct one Tribune, and of course that Tribune must be in command. See the star there? Align command, direct all Tribunes, then this is where he's got to roll for his strategy rating. So I was looking at that as if the section commander had to be in command, but no, it's not the section commander, it's the Tribune. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to order. All right, so which one do we want to hit with? I think the most important one here is going to be Cilicia. They say Cilicia. It's going to be the purple ones. Ouch. Oh, hit my knee. So, Cilicia, and so he wants to, of course, okay, he can't do a recovery with a link. He's got to do a recovery. He needs to have these units recover. So, yeah. So that's what he should have had that Tribune do. I should have had that Tribune do that. All right, so Latinius is going to use his command here, his 3 commands to recover this unit here at the front. He's going to recover 2. This guy here is recovered down to 1. This guy over here is going to go down to 1. Okay. All right, so now Latinius, he wasn't able to push in there and attack like he wanted to. Gonna have to roll for momentum. To roll to 6, so no. He doesn't get his momentum. Now, I think since I passed with those 2 guys, now I think they're done. I don't think I can activate them. Okay, so let's take a look at what happens to that. Yeah, so I guess they just stay inactive. Unless you get a die roll of doom opportunity. So that's just what happens. Alright, so it goes over to Caesar, who is going over here to the what is it, the northwest? No, the northeast side of the map. Over here. And so let's move this back here. Okay, so let's get everybody in picture here. And then let's see if we can try to get that. So get a little higher there. There we go. Alright, so this cavalry prefect has 3 orders. So right here. And let's see, he's got this unit right here. I think that's all he's got. Let's see. Well, maybe he's got another one here. Okay, he's got this one here too. So, okay, he's going to remove. Let that one recover 2, and then this one over here is going to recover 2. Okay, and then he would just look to try to get momentum. Roll to 0. Okay, so now he can use these units to attack. So all right. So this one here. Alright, so this cavalry unit is going to change facing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he goes to there. Okay, this other one is already moved. Okay, so he's going to have to take a hit. Deletion it for moving again. He's going to attack right there. So he just goes forward. And what we have is we're going to have shot must check. Although the Lancer won't have to check. So, and the 2 targets are these routed units. Okay. And then, let's see, the prefect has another activation, a order, but he doesn't have any other units. That's all he has, just those 2 cavalry units. So, okay, so let's roll for those 2 units. We have TQs of 1, and they're both going to be destroyed. So, and and it's to a German barbarian cavalry and Dardania Roman cavalry. Those are the 2 units. Okay. And of course you advance into one of their hexes and stop. Okay. That prefect still has another momentum attempt. Gets a 3. I gotta put a move marker on that other cavalry unit over here. I didn't put a move marker on this one. Okay, so that leader is going to have to move to there, and he can reach both, and then he'll stop. That's all he's doing. So he's finished. Well, he could actually remove this one hit. This guy is in a range of that archer, but these units here don't count as being in his Zoc. They don't have any. They don't provide Zoc, so zone of control. So there we go. So now we would come back to Pompey's cavalry prefect. That's the other 3 unit over here. And he's got 3 orders. This unit here is a cohort. So he's got this unit and that unit there. Okay. All right. So they are going to move up toward move up to attack if they can. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. 6, 7, 8 there. And he's going to be done. He's not looking to try to do anything else besides that. You'd have to take hits. All right, so next we've got Caesar's got Dominius is at a 4, and we got Labienus, Scipio, and Afranius for Pompey. So I think you just normally go back and forth, but I don't think you roll each time you have a different okay. Each time you have a different change in numbers there. I think it just keeps going back and forth. So it'd actually be Caesar's opportunity. Okay, it's gonna be Pompey's. Gonna get to go. So we got Lavinius, Scipio, and Aphronius. So if we look here, we've got there's Aphronius right here, and I don't have to worry about. Okay, over here, I don't have to worry about anything happening over there. There's nobody's left to activate except for Lavinius, so I can hold off there. Okay. What I have to look at is, okay, I've got Scipio down here. Okay. And he's with he's with the Syria allegiance. And so I think he's back here to prop some of them up, but he needs to be up here to direct these units. There's his tribune right there. So he needs to get up here so he can get these guys directed into doing something, exploiting the huge gap that's there. If you look, there's just a huge gap. Dominius is here, and something's got to be done about that. So, getting this routed unit, okay. All right, so I think what I want to do though is I want Aphronius here. Okay, Aphronius. These Macedonian units. So he's got 4. Okay. So let's see here. He can send both. Okay. With the tribune. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So right there, we're going to have a shot must check. Right here. He's got 3. Okay, so the guy that he's with there, 4, 5. Okay, so that's a shock must check. Now, this unit here can attempt to turn. He's going to take it in the flank otherwise. But if he doesn't roll good, he could end up just fleeing outright. So, Okay, so I need to do missile fire first before I get too far ahead. I've already should have did missile fire right here. So these guys were involved in I believe in some combat. Maybe they weren't. So maybe they were. Maybe they were missile ready. All right, we'll just treat them as missile ready. So both of them are going to fire peleys at each other. Defenders missed and the attackers hit. So now this guy is going to be at 5. Means he's going to be routing no matter what. Okay. Alright, so we took care of that. Over here, this guy has missiles, this guy doesn't. Okay. So, alright. This guy has missiles, this guy doesn't. Miss. Okay. All right, so now he's down to 2. Ouch. So all right, I guess I'll try. Don't want to move. If I move to here, he'd still be within range. All right, so so I'm gonna move. He was here. I'm gonna move to this guy. We're going to rally him. Okay. So I have to add 2. Let's see, 5. So that's 5. Okay, 2 hits. All right. So now, Pharsalus is going to use his command range to have this unit also engage here. So he's going to be shot no check. This guy's out of range. This is not his guy. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's not his, that's Scipio's. Okay. Okay, so he's out of orders since he moved. Alright, so the first thing we have is the shock must check, which is here. So those two units have to check. Ooh, this guy rolled a 9. This guy rolled a 2. He's safe. Now this guy here, he's going to rout. Wow. He runs up there, hits that guy's flank, and then just turns tail and off he goes. Alright, so it's still this guy. This guy and this guy. Before we do that though, we've got this other shock must check. We'll use orange here for that guy and blue for this guy. Alright. Alright. So we've got 2 attackers. Okay, 0 and 4 for the attackers, 3 for the defender. Nobody loses anything. Alright, so now we have 2 combats. So we're gonna have a 6 over here and a 5 here. Alright, so let's take the one over there first. This one here. Get rid of that. Alright, so we got a conscript against a recruit. So we start off at 6. They're both depleted, so it's just at 6. I rolled a 6, 2 and 2. So this guy takes 2. This guy takes 2. Okay, so the attacker is going to be routed because he crossed over his route. He got more. His TQ went below over 5. So 1, 2. I'll go ahead and route move him back this way. Of course, this guy now. He takes what? He's at 5. And he won't have to check collapse because he's not in an enemy zoc. Okay. So we're done there. Okay. Other side over here. Alright, we got a conscript against a veteran. That's going to be on the 7 column. They're all depleted, but it's 2 to 1, so it's going to be on 8. Rolled a 5 on an 8. There's a 2 and a 3. So the veteran's got to take 3 hits, and he's going to rout. These guys have to take 2, so they're just both turning over to 2. Oh, excuse me. Move in there. Of course, they're going to get. Oh, wait a minute. We got this Tribune. Got to roll for his. Okay, he wasn't hurt, but of course we would have to adjust the die from it becomes a 7. It's still 2 to 3, so didn't change the result. All right, and then this unit here can reaction fire. I got a 1. So the top unit takes a hit. So now he's at 3. Oh, there it is. All right, so now Aphronius can roll for momentum. Rolled a 5. He's got a 4, so no. So he's done. All right, so now it goes over to Minius, which is right there in the same area. So Dominius is, I don't think, let's see who Dominius has. Oh, he does have the Laud Legion. Okay. Let's see here. He's going to use independent orders here. So he's got 4 of them. Okay, so the first thing he wants to do is he wants to remove 2, allow this guy to recover 2. Now he's not an enemy Zoc, okay? He's not in the front hexes of anyone, so, and he's not within missile fire of anyone, so he goes to 3. Okay. Next, so now he's down to 3. Okay, so next, let's see what this guy's got. Okay, he's going to allow this unit to recover 2. So he's got 2 left. This unit here, allow him to recover 2. So now he's at 4. So he's got 1 left. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to try to recover this unit up there. He's got that unit right there. So here he is, and we're going to try to recover this unit with his charisma. So he's got a 2. He got a 3. All right, so this guy's actually going to ride away. 5. All right. Okay. So now we can try to get momentum for Dominius. You got a 7, so no. He's done. All right, so we've got Scipio. Pull back, and Scipio's right here in front of us. Oops. Let's turn that off a second. Let's see if we... A little bit of shouts. There we go. Do it like that. All right, Scipio's got all kinds of issues here. All right, so he's got 4 orders. So he's going to use 2 to rally these two guys that he's with. So we got to flip him over. Roll for him. 4 and a 7. It's going to be 2 and 2. So they both have 2 hits. All right, got 2 left. It's not his. This guy is. He needs to get back up there, though. Okay. So he's going to move up to here. He's going to rally this guy. I think I'll have 1 hit. Alright, so that's all of his orders. He's not close enough to affect anybody, so he's just going to have to roll for momentum. And he got a 0, so he got it. Okay, so he's going to use his momentum to move okay, right there. To move to there, because he's got 1 tribune here, 1 there, and now, okay, so he used 1 to move up. Okay, this guy here, he's going to remove 2 hits from him, so now all he's got is 1. Okay. This guy here, let's see what he's got. So now he's at 2. Remove both of these guys. Okay, so now he's got 1 order left. And let's see, I'm sure these guys have got hits. Not too many. Let's see here. I guess he's got 1 order left. Oops. Dadgummit. Well, he was goes here. Okay. You're going to have these two guys. They were facing that way. They're going to turn and they're going to move to right there. Just right straight up to there. So, of course, we're going to have shot must check. But we've got missile fire both sides. Okay, defenders get a hit. Top guy takes a hit. Attackers miss. Where's this guy coming from? All right, so now we have shock must check. So, and then the guys I'm going to have to check would be both of these units here. Okay, and there's two attackers. All right, so the defenders are okay, 0 and 1. The attackers, I rolled a 6 and a 9. So that means this guy will go to 3. The bottom guy has a 5. Okay, so he's actually routing. So I think the bottom guy routes, he just routes. And this guy's there by himself. So just means the guys in the rear just took off. Well, I guess I can just route right there to the leader. All right, so still got this guy against that guy. So we've got a conscript against a veteran. I think that's going to be on conscript veteran of 7. They're both depleted, so it's just a 7. And we rolled a 6. 6. Six, 2 and 2. So that means this guy here is eliminated. This guy takes a hit. So he's at 5. Actually turn like this. This guy takes 2 hits. And he routes. Okay, and I just put him with this other, they're just routing the same spot. Okay. we've got, pull back, Scipio can try to activate, get momentum one more time. And you got a 9, that's a die roll of doom. 4 is just, he's just finished. Alright, so now we go to Lavinius. Over here on the Pompeian left. Over here. Right there. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. All right, so this guy moved, which means he attacked. So he's going to be missile no. Same thing with a lot of some of these other guys. So all right, so he's not going to be able to he's not going to be able to do a live command. Because he doesn't have enough units that are close enough for that. So he's going to have to use individual orders. So he's got 4. All right. So first off, he's going to order this unit here. He's going to recover that unit. Okay. So that's the first thing. And then this unit here is going to attack here. Alright. So, right there we've got missile. We got shot. Let's check. Alright. So that's 2. He's got 2 left. Next, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna move to there. Okay, he's still within range. He's got 1 left. Okay. This guy's still gonna have his missiles. Yeah, we're gonna swing around. He's gonna send this guy around. All right, let's look up here a little bit. He's gonna send this guy with his last order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting this one's flank. Okay, so that unit is going to be shot, must check. So it can attempt to turn, but it's going to take a cohesion hit just to turn, or it's going to take it in the flank. And if he just decides, heck, we'll just take it in the flank, then what we're going to have is that's going to be attack superior. Okay. But it's only, the flank only puts him at 7. But attack superior, double points, double damage. So he's got to attempt to turn. Roll to 4, he turns, and of course he has to take a cohesion hit for doing it. But he's successful. Move these move markers. There's not anybody over here to move them. All right. So let's go with the 2 attacks that we have. We've got here and here, and then we've got this one and this one. All right, so let's start with the red, and we'll do the red and the I just roll them all at the same time. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need to get rid of that moved. Okay, just roll them all at the same time. Okay, so Poppy, okay, on the top with red and green, we got an 8 and 6. 8 here, 6 here, so this guy's taking 3. So he's at 4. Which tells you he's going to be routing. Okay. And then the bottom, we've got 2 and 8. 8 on the Roman cohort. He goes to 6. So he's going to be routing. All right, so now the 2 combats. So I rolled a 3 up here and a 9 down here. All right, so up here we've got a Roman cavalry versus Lancer. Roman cavalry versus Lancer. Okay. No attack superior. We're going to be on the 9. I rolled a 3. It's just 2 and 2. So he takes 2. He takes 2, so he's at 6, which means he's routed. Okay. Okay, down here at the bottom, we've got Roman cavalry versus veteran cohort. It beat defense superior, but he doesn't have his Pele. So we got Roman cavalry is going to be 7. Okay, Roman cavalry, you see, the core is depleted, so it goes to 8. I rolled a 9, so it's 2 and 4. 4 here, so he's going to be routing. The other thing, I have this guy attacking. Don't know why it was a shock, no check there. But he would be. Let me go ahead and move this guy. Just move into here. Where's the route markers? And of course, let me leave that there a second. Okay, right here. The skirmisher gets to fire. That's a 3. Let's see here. Slinger. So yeah, it's a hit. Okay. But now we've got let's see, we got what is that? Roman cavalry versus skirmisher. That's attack superior. On his flank. It's going to be 11 in size. Okay. It's going to put me up to 13. 7. That's going to be 1 and 4. Be 1 and 8. He's just destroyed. And of course, he has to take a hit, another hit. So he's going to be a 3. And of course, this guy's got to roll for pursuit. Rolled a 1, so no, he doesn't pursue. So here we are. Okay, so now I can roll for momentum. For Labinius. 9. I roll a doom. I rolled 9 again. What does that mean? No further leader activations. Play goes directly to the camp movement phase. Ta-da! So right there, we go to the camp camp movement phase. So then we move to the route and reload phase, camp rally phase, route movement. This is where we move units off the board. All right, so let's pull back here. All right, so first off, we've got these two units here. We'll start with Pompey's. So these two units are going to be gone. What I need to do here is I need to separate these so I know whose is who. So don't apply. This guy goes over there. These guys here. What are these for? Okay, they go over here. Okay, and then we go down here. Okay, so we've got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and of course, that guy stays, but this guy's gone. This guy's gone. These two guys are gone. Okay. These guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep him there. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. I gotta check guys up here. Forgot these guys here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy here. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He comes down here. 5. That guy's off. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oops. 5. What happened here? I knocked some. Oh, knocked these guys off. I'll go back up to the top in a minute. 5. 5. Okay, these guys are gone. This guy. All right. So we're gonna have to. Ouch! Oh, my knee. Ah. Okay. So I've got. Move this. Got this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got these two guys here. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, This guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if we go up here to the top, up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, let's look across here. This guy's going off. This guy's going off. Five. This guy's off. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. No, these guys. Well, I guess he could go with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, so that moved all of the routed units. Okay. Reload movement. So got to remove all of the like the rallied markers. Oops, toss that leader in there. Turn the leaders back over. Let's see here. Go back over here. Start this way. I'm moving with him. All right. Let's see here. Had quite a few leaders that didn't get to go. I think it really hurt Caesar's side more than it did Pompey's side, though. Excuse me. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to count up these losses. So I did the flip and remove, and then we have withdrawal phase. So this is where I need to count up route points. So let me get over here and I'll point this down like so. I'll turn it like this. So this is Caesar's group. Okay. All right, so just put them in here and then I'll count them. All right. Of course, he's lost, it looks like quite a few. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the Legion 8, which was the only Legion he had that all right, so we count these up. The 7s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we got 9 of those, so that's 63. Okay, so we got 9, that's 63. Okay. 6s, we've got, there's 1, that's 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 5 of those, so that's 30. So that's 93. We've got 1 8, so now we're at 101. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so another 30. So at the moment, we are at 131. Okay. And now we look at Pompey. Okay, and this is not Well, I guess skirmishers do count. Chariots, okay. Now it says skirmishers, bonus chariot. So skirmishers, combat units worth 1 point. Okay, well, it's not that big a deal. There's not that many skirmishers. So, all right. So let's now take these guys. All right. So break these up into like fives. It's easier to count them that way. All right, so over here, okay, there's sevens. Here's all the fives down here. So 7, a 5, and a 5, and a 5, and a 5, a 5, 5. So 6, 2 more 5s. Okay, what do we got here? 6s, 6, 6, 6, 6, and a 4. 2 4s. Okay, so that's 8. And we got 14, that's 22. Okay, then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 24. No. What did I say? 6? Yeah, that's 36. That's going to be 60. No, not 60. 24 and 22. No, 36. I'm sorry. 36. 36. It'd be 58. Yeah, 58. And then over here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. At 16, that's going to be 90. Okay. So 90. So they're going to be at 100. What is it, 90, and what, 50, did I say 50, 58? That's 148. Okay. So 131 to 148 is where we're at the present moment. And both armies still have quite a few units that are right there at the edge. So if we come back over here, we take a look, okay? So Pompey's got 1 there. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That one didn't count. 13, 14, 15 up there. You know, another 50. So that gets him close to 200. So, and let's see, what was the route? What was it? $210 for Pompey and $230. So when these other units route off, Pompey's going to be real close to his route limit. So that's just the way things are going to go, I guess. Although Caesar's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 up there. That's another 12, 50, 60 points. So he'd be right there. With his is what, 230? So I think Pompey is going to rout before Caesar. But if you look up there, Labienus is causing some havoc with those cavalry units. And now that Pompey's up there, they can maybe get some more use out of them. One of them's giving them the ability to recover, the other one's having them attack. And the other thing is, this just broke down right here. And it's fixing to crumble as he's getting attacked in the flank. This guy's getting attacked in the flank, in the front. These guys here are in trouble because they're almost ready to collapse. So, and there's nobody back here to help. We got a big serious situation happening here. This here's Pompey's troops, cohorts. There's not much facing. Got some coming back in here, but and of course over here where Latinius and Mark Antony are, Latinius has got Mark Antony's flank. And there's cavalry units coming up here to finish off any of these routed units, or units trying to come back into play. So, it looks like Pompey is going to have to really press the issue because he's got too many units that are routing off. So he needs to have he's got to really do something to try to maybe get in there and use his cavalry to surround Caesar. Maybe that's a plan, just to go straight at Caesar. But that's the situation. Things look like it kind of evened out there with Caesar, but now it's just everything's crumbling around him. So next turn maybe it'll either be the end of Pompey because he's forced to withdraw, or Pompey will be able to maybe, what he's going to do is maybe have to swing in there and capture Caesar. So, come back and see what happens. Again, this is Lee with 82 Game and 12, and this has been the Battle of Pharsalus, Great Battles of Julius Caesar. Video 20. So, thanks for the support.